Exodus chapter 19. It's been 3 months now that the Israelites have been, making their way through the wilderness with Moses. And they finally come to a pivotal place, a significant place in their journey. They come to Mount Sinai. And there's some crazy stuff that goes on here. And it's God beginning to prepare them for the law, for the 10 Commandments. But listen to some of these verses here in chapter 19. Therefore, if you will obey my voice and keep my covenant, then you will be a special people, a treasure to me above all the people on all the earth as mine, he says to the people of Israel through Moses. And they start giving instructions. God does. He says, then the Lord said to Moses, go to the people and consecrate them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. So it's laundry time for them at Mount Sinai. He tells them that to set boundaries and keep the people off the mountain. And he says, go and warn the people that they should not come up on the mountain, but only Moses is going to go up there. And he's going to take with him only those that God allows him to. So there's all this stuff going on at the foot of the mountain that they've never had to do before. Wash their clothes. There's boundaries. And there's something interesting going on, that God is setting a precedence for the people of Israel. All of these things have to do with some things that God does in people's lives. Number one, he wants to show the significance of his word. He wants them to realize that they're set apart just for him. He also wants them to know that there's boundaries that God sets in lives, things we can do and things that we can't do, and that God is holy, that there's a certain way and aura and thing about him that's totally different than us. So God begins to define it, not just by saying it, but by showing them certain things they must do. Wash their clothes, stay away, do all these certain things. And God's preparing them for a life that sets them apart, different from anybody else. Much like he does with us. We're called to be different, set apart, God's representatives in this world, a light and salt. He shows this on Mount Sinai here in Exodus chapter 19.